Calleri is with us from the Hiawatha National Forest. Good afternoon to you.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Doing well, doing well. And I'm wondering, as we're heading, I think, into spring here, we had a little snow, but how are things in the Hiawatha? How did we get through the winter across the forest?
Well, things are going well on the Hiawatha. We had our rec teams out doing as much as they could to keep our trails open over the winter, and now we are looking forward to our spring and summer seasons.
And will people who use the Hiawatha notice any big changes?
There aren't any big changes that are coming to the Hiawatha this year from years in the past. We have spent a lot of time getting things ready for this camping season coming up in the summer. There was work that was done over on the East Zone with the campgrounds that were closed last year, and also on the West Zone to get those ones that were open last year ready for camping. So have been putting in a lot of work to make sure that everybody can enjoy themselves when they visit the forest.
So kind of give me an overview of the procedure for opening. How long is it going to be before people can start to camp and do some of the other things that they love doing in the forest?
Yeah, well, as you know, a lot of it is weather dependent as to what the conditions are going to be like, but we do have some set opening dates for our campgrounds, which are vary by location. So over there on the East Zone, some of the popular areas will be open. Some of the popular campgrounds will be open on May 23rd, whereas on the West Zone here, some of them will be open a little bit earlier on May 15th. So the best way to find that information is to take a look at our website on our recreation page, where we keep those opening dates updated.
Chelsea, what kind of things do staff have to do to get these campgrounds open and ready for the public? A lot of things that we might not necessarily think of as patrons.
Yeah, so the staff will go out there and make sure that all of the facilities are in good condition and that they are open and available. We want to make sure that things like the fire rings, grills, picnic tables, and bathrooms are up to snuff when people arrive. There's also cleanup that happens in those areas, including both in those restrooms and just a general trash pickup. And just an assessment, make sure that if there are any, for example, downed logs in the trails or things of that nature, that we can clear them and ensure that folks are having a safe and fun adventure.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to mention that I didn't get to about opening up, what people should know? Of course, your website will have the specific dates, but anything else to let people know about?
Yeah, we've had a lot of folks calling, inquiring about making reservations, and some of our campgrounds have reservations available. Some of the sites that are more dispersed have reservations as well. And so people can go to recreation.gov to make those reservations. Many of the campsites and campgrounds also have first come, first served sites for people who want to test it out and test their luck to see if they can get a spot. And so all of the information about those specifics, which ones have walk-in and which ones require reservations, are on our website and on recreation.gov, where you can also make your reservations.